Real quick, I wanted to have a chat with you guys about the concept of a full transition because, like, a lot of people, when they're like, oh, you're trans, like, can't wait to see you fully transition. It's like, baby, I'm non binary. Like, what even does that mean? Like, that means different things for different people. You know what I mean? Like, I think that whether you're speaking to a binary or non-binary person, unless they say it themselves, we shouldn't be pressuring people into the idea of a full transition because like there is like some trans medicalist undertone underneath that. You know what I mean? Like, what do you mean? Like, you just can't wait for me to have surgery or something so that you can finally see me as like a real trans person? Like, you know, maybe I'm jumping to conclusions, but that's how a lot of people see us, especially in the Philippines. So let's just be mindful of these things. Like, you never really know, the things that you say that can cause people dysphoria. And that's the point of community, learning from each other and everything like that. So that's why it's important to have these kinds of conversations, because I feel like people don't really talk about the specifics or the nuances when it comes to non-binary transitions, because like there are some days where looking like this feels dysphoric, and there are some days where like it's fun, like it's just fun. And we need to get it out of our heads that like non-binary people need to look a certain way, or trans people, even binary trans people, need to look a certain way. Like, I like having a voice this deep while still wearing stuff like this. There are some days where, it's not the most comfortable, but like, that's because dysphoria is not always rational. And so the less pressure we put on each other's journey, like moving forward in transitions and everything like that, the more that all of us can feel free to explore what our, gender expression and identity can look like. And, since we already have that topic of conversation of like, oh, like clothes have no gender and stuff like that for cis people, then we should start applying that to trans people as well, because like locking each other in boxes just because like we're trans just is an unproductive conversation and just like puts us back to square one of stereotypes. So yeah, this is just a friendly reminder that transition can look like anything. You don't need to have surgery or go through hormones just to be whatever you want to be, unless it's something that you want. It doesn't make you any less valid, whether you're a binary trans person or a non-binary trans person.